Yo, what's good, fight fans? Welcome back to Ring Ruler, the home of the hardest-hitting boxing breakdowns on YouTube. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button because on March 1st, 2025, at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, two absolute beasts stepped into the squared circle. Gervonta Tank Davis, the WBA lightweight king, defending his crown against LAMONT the Reaper Roach, a challenger ready to shock the world. This wasn't just a fight, fam. It was an all-out war packed with knockout power, wild drama, and a moment so crazy it's still got the internet buzzing. You're about to see the best highlights in full HD right here on Ring Ruler, so strap. This one's about to get insane. Let's paint the picture real quick. Over 19,000 fans crammed into Barclays, shattering attendance records, losing their minds as the lights drop and the fighters hit the ring. In one corner, you've got Gervonta Davis, 30-0, 28 knockouts, a dude who's basically a walking highlight factory. They don't call him Tank for nothing. He's a southpaw wrecking ball with hands so fast they blur on camera. Across from him, LAMONT Roach, the WBA super featherweight champ stepping up to 135 pounds to take on his old amateur rival. These two go way back, and the tension was thick enough to cut with a knife. Everyone's betting Tank's gonna run through him like he's done so many times before, but hold up. Roach came with a plan, and Ring Ruler is here to break it all down. The bell rings for round one, and it's go time. Tank's out there doing his thing, starting slow, flicking that jab, playing it cool like he's got all night. That cocky smirk's plastered on his face, like he knows he's the king of this jungle. But Roach? He's not here to mess around. He's darting in, smacking Tank's body with sharp shots, sending a message that this ain't gonna be easy. The crowd's buzzing, but it's still early. Both guys are feeling each other out, setting up the chessboard before the real fireworks pop off. You can tell Roach wants to prove he belongs, and Tank's just waiting to drop the hammer. Skip. Ahead to round four, and the heat's turning up. Tank's finding his groove now, slipping punches, moving that head like he's untouchable, and then, boom, a nasty left hand cracks Roach right on the button. The crowd at Barclays loses it. You can hear the ooze bouncing off the walls. But wait, Roach doesn't even blink. He shakes it off, fires back with a quick combo, and suddenly Tank's not looking so smug. This dude's got guts, and he's showing it right here on Ring Ruler. The middle rounds turn into a straight-up slugfest. Tank's unloading those power shots, hunting for the KO, while Roach keeps countering, digging to the body, and refusing to let up. It's pure chaos, and we're loving every second of it. Now let's jump to round 6, because this is where it gets lit. Tank's stalking Roach, cutting off the ring, and you can see that killer instinct kicking in. He feints, dips low, and then, wham, lands a brutal uppercut that catches Roach. Flush. The slow-mo replay on Ring Ruler shows sweat flying off Roach's face like something out of a Hollywood blockbuster. For a second, it looks like he's done. His legs wobble, he grabs the ropes. But somehow this man stays up. The ref's hovering, the crowd screaming, and Tank circling like he's ready to finish it. But Roach digs deep, swings a wild right that clips Tank, and makes it out of the round. That's the kind of heart that makes boxing legends, fam. By round 9, this fight's already won for the books, but then it gets nuts. Roach comes out swinging, popping jabs, trying to claw back some momentum. He lands a clean one on Tank's chin, and out of nowhere, Tank drops to a knee. Yeah, you heard me right. The champ's down, but not from a punch. He's pointing at his eye, walking to his corner, yelling about grease or Vaseline messing him up. The ref's scratching his head, the crowd's booing, and Roach is standing there like, what's this about? Commentators are going wild. Was it a slip? A timeout trick? A real issue? Tank wipes his face, gets up, and the ref says no knockdown. But that moment, it's got X on fire with arguments. And here at Ring Ruler, we want to know what you think. Drop it in the comments. Let's roll into the championship rounds, round 11. Tank knows it's time to seal the deal. He's been ahead on points, but Roach is still in it, still dangerous. The energy at Barclays is off the charts. Every punch feels like it could end it. Tank starts unloading, Left hand, right hook, body shot, just a storm of leather. Roach's legs are shaky, but he's swinging back, refusing to fold. Then it happens. Tank steps in, fakes to the body, and crack. A textbook left hook smashes Roach's jaw. Time freezes. Roach's eyes roll, his knees give out, and he crashes to the mat. The ref waves it off. No count needed. KO! Tank Davis shuts it down at 1:47 of round 11. Barclays erupts, 19,000 fans on their feet, roaring, while Tank climbs the ropes, flexing like the champ he is. Roach is down, but mad respect, he went toe-to-toe with one of the best and left it all in there. Gervonta Davis keeps his WBA lightweight title, moves to 31-0, and proves why he's a knockout machine. But LAMONT Roach? He's walking out with pride. Nobody thought he'd push Tank this hard, and he's earned his stripes. Here at Ring Ruler, we're calling it, this fight's gonna be talked about for years. So what's next? Tanks. Got the boxing world buzzing. Names like Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, even a Roach rematch are floating around. He's talking unification, legacy, the whole 9 yards. Roach says he's heading back to 130 to defend his title, but you know he's dreaming of running this back with Tank someday. This rivalry's got legs, and Ring Ruler will be here for every punch of it. Before we bounce, let's rewind that KO one more time. It's too good to skip. Watch this on Ring Ruler's HD replay. Tank sets it up perfect. That fake to the body freezes Roach, and then, bam, that left hook turns out the lights. It's the kind of finish that lives forever. If you haven't caught the full fight, trust me, it's a must-watch. Every round had something to keep you hooked. All right, Fight Fam, that's a wrap on the Gervonta Davis versus LAMONT Roach highlights right here on Ring Ruler. What did you think? Was Tank's knee in round 9 a slick move or a real problem? Did Roach prove he's elite? Hit the comments. I'm reading every one. If you loved this breakdown, smash that like button. It helps Ring Ruler grow and keep bringing you the best in boxing. Subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss a single recap. We've got more heat coming. Next up, we're breaking down the latest heavyweight madness, and it's going to be wild. Until then, keep your hands up, your chin down, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.